Yeah, where the blur is at? It's the anthem right here. Yeah, work it, shake it, yeah. I'm back with the swat again, about to go off again. Let me kick it off like Mexico. West Side Road, hell I don't know, but all I know is I need every girl to hit the floor with them. Shake it till they back hurt and just sweat it out, just sweat it out, just sweat it out, just sweat it out. Hey, yo. Wait, where we at? This is the Hey people. This is the BlerdSpot Podcast. I'm your host, June 88, Chris Bay, and the homie Kid the Phantom. What's cracking, families?
Nothing. Chilling. I'm sweating. What's happening? What's happening with you? What's happening? And what are you just tickled over there about? How we was all unprepared? Just
no, we were like,
my FBI agent is making my internet mess up.
We out here trying to figure out, you know when you take pictures, you don't know what to do with your hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do.
I am one of those people.
Agent all kind of tripping. He don't know what he want to do.
Like, you ain't in no gang, so you can't throw no setup. I mean, like,
I know. I ain't got nothing. I just be like,
I point at random objects like we gotta do sometime. But how everybody feeling today on this Sunday, daylight saving time?
I feel like I lost an hour. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I worked yesterday. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Today's my off day, you know what I'm talking about?
I feel.
You know? Just in these streets, mourning the loss of a goat. You know.
I don't see it.
Ball. R.I.P.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Did they say how he passed away yet?
Yes, they said a subdural hematoma, which for you non-medical girlies and guys out there, that could mean many things. He could have had a subdural hematoma. He could have bumped his head and had a brain bleed and didn't know, which happens a lot with older people, like because your brain shrinks the older you get. So you could, bump your head and not realize, that you have a brain bleed because it takes longer to present itself, but by then it's a little too late. It's the same thing that killed Bob Saget, was a subdural hematoma. He bumped his head, didn't think nothing of it, went to sleep and didn't wake back up.
Oh,
so that's probably what happened. If they would have said like a hemorrhage, that would have been more of a stroke, but it said subdural hematoma. So he bumped his head. He had a brain bleed.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
That's a horrible way to go out.
He probably didn't even realize it, to be honest.
That's why it sucks. Like, you don't even know. Like, I could have.
He might have laid down like Bob Saget did, went to sleep, and just didn't wake up.
That sucks. Everybody's childhood hero passed. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst.
We didn't just lose him. We lost the creator of Backyardigans too a few days before him. So
really, I didn't hear about them.
Yeah, the creator for Backyardigans, she passed away. So we lost two goats. I mean, the Backyardigans was a staple for
Which one's the Backyardigans?
Huh?
Which one in the back? The name sound familiar. Which one is that?
It's the one with like the different animals.
Backyardigans.
Didn't they have a character named like Unique or something like that? With like
a whole trap remix.
Yep, they had. You could tell them Backyardigans was black.
Yeah, I'm like, back. I was just clicking to the TV like Unique. I'm like, well, okay, I know what she. I know.
Yeah, you can tell. So we lost two goats, and RIP to them both. But
who we got?
You tell them about our guest today.
We got a dope person on the guest. You know what I'm saying? We got a dope guest on the show. Top 5 dopest cosplayers in the game right now. Give it up for the homie.
Crazy. Hello.
How you doing? What's cracking on your side?
Doing good. A little tired. I did have work earlier, but I got to go home early, so
we love that.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we get kicked off, tell everybody about yourself, where you from, what you do, where you at, and how you get down.
Oh yes. I'm Tyler. I'm from Chicago. Do cosplay. I talk about a lot of romance animes. I try to get people into the romance anime spectrum because I love to talk about it, but nobody be watching it. And I really just be chilling. I just be watching anime, trying to go back to school, all that other stuff.
What
But
you trying to go back to school to do?
yes, trying to go back for digital media. So
Okay.
I want to look into that. But yeah, I just be chilling, working, and when I got time, then I cosplay some.
Yeah. So at this point, I saw you put amateur cosplayer in your title. I'm gonna need you to update that, fam. You ain't an amateur no more.
I be trying, I be trying to get to the point where I'm like, okay, this is my top tier. I feel like I progress each time. I'm waiting to be like at that peak moment.
So I'm gonna jump right into it.
Talk to him.
I was perusing your page, and you like my word usage, yes.
Yeah.
And I like what you did for October. Everybody does like the Halloween stuff, but I know you are a Junji Ito girly.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
A Junji Ito girly.
Oh yes.
The author. And so I liked what you did with that. With the Uzumaki, with the spiral, and
No, yeah.
I was like, okay. I have Uzumaki and Gyo too, but they're like behind a whole bunch of Funko Pops, and I'm not.
No, yeah, Sam. I have Izumaki, Gyo, and Tomi, but it's all on the shelf.
Yeah, it's on the shelf. I ain't about to get it. I'm just actually reading those two. That's why they.
While she talking about Funko Pops, Crystal Bay. She said she got Funko. I'm like, I think we should get a Funko. Top 5 favorite Funko Pops right now in your collection.
For me.
Oh yeah, for you. Cause Crystal Bay is the GOAT Funko collector of the bunch.
I am the GOAT.
She's the Funko Pop champion right now. Nobody's beating the Funko Pop battle.
Oh, love that. Top 5 for me. It have to be my. I got the. Let me see. That's hard.
I know.
With that one.
So now I'm looking at them, and now I'm like, which ones?
I know. Don't you hate that? I do that all the time. I like I like that one too.
Yes. So I have to put 5. I'll put my.
Give me the ones that popped in your head off rip.
Yeah. Okay.
Too hard.
So 5. I'll probably say my Hawks one because it was the first one I got. I won it, so it was like, oh, okay. So then I started off with that one. 4 probably be. I was a big BTS stand for a minute, so I got the whole BTS box, the Dynamite box.
You got the long box with all of them?
I got the long box with all 7 of them in
it. They got a BTS Funko Pops too?
Yes. I got the individuals.
Hey, yo, WWE got signed Funkos, but they like $300.
I tried to get y'all to get the Undertaker one that was special edition, but y'all missed it. It sold out.
They had the money at the time.
They about to drop Blackpink.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, okay.
I'm a Blackpink.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the gangster thing. I'm just gonna get it and try to flip it. Like, I got the Blackpink set. You know what I'm talking about?
Not that we hate resellers, right? I do not condone reselling the Funkos or anything for that matter, because they be messing the game up. They about to drop a Master P one though. You might like that one as a rapper yourself, Jill.
They gonna say, no.
Yeah. Master P one.
No Limit Soldier Master P.
He got golds and everything.
Master P with the
Is that the first Funko?
Make them say, pop.
It might be the first Funko Pop with a grill. It might be for the culture. That's what I'm talking about.
For the hood. I ain't mad at it.
But to get back into it, you know what I'm saying? You say you like BTS, you be into K-pop?
Yeah, I had just started getting into it. Like beforehand, it was real, you know, I listened to it from here and there. Then I got really into ATs. Then I got really into New Jeans. So
Okay,
like
I like New Jeans.
yeah.
I heard about them, man. I heard about them.
No, yeah.
I got a playlist that I feel like has songs that
Hey,
people
this
aren't
my
listening
P-pop
to.
look gangster as hell.
Matter of fact,
Okay.
look, I do this every show.
She does.
I just followed you, okay? Because listen, don't take it personal. I forget to follow people from my personal account all the time. So I just followed you. I'm gonna DM you my playlist, my Spotify,
Oh, yes.
and you're gonna be like, "Oh, these are bops."
No, I love it. I always love getting into new music all the time.
All right. And
Not new music, but do you like Britney Spears?
I listen to her.
I'm
like
this is going somewhere. This is going
yeah,
somewhere.
I'm like, I like her. I couldn't say like yeah. I'd be like, oh, she's nice to listen to. But I couldn't say I'm like a big fan.
Kid Phantom, where you going with this, bro? This is a see. He's with the shenanigans. He's going somewhere.
I don't. And I'm kind of scared to see where he's going. To be honest,
I'm trying to see where he's going. I'm trying to save this.
I'm not going nowhere. I was just asking. Just
okay.
I did it again.
So, going back to K-pop, what are your top 3 favorite K-pop songs right now? What's on rotation in the car when you vibed out?
Right now, it's Blue Hour by TXT. Then it's ETA by New Jeans.
Okay. What's your ET?
And then what was one I was just listening to? Well, I'm was listening to Miracosmos by BTS because I just like the vibe. I like the beat. It's a nice day, so that's one of my nice day songs. Coming back from work, I'm like, oh, let me turn that on since it's like nice outside.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my 3, and then you can go listen to them and tell me if it pops or not. So there's a song called "Help." It's by Summer Cake.
Okay.
I also like a song called "Drama" by aespa, which is spelled AESPA. That's my bop right now. And then what's another one I want to give you? I'm gonna give you a different artist. I'm not gonna give you the same artist twice. I like "Batter Up" by Baby Monster.
Okay.
Those are my 3 that are in rotation right now. I mean, the whole playlist is in rotation, but those 3 are my go-tos.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
Summer Cake being my favorite on the list. Like, Summer Cake has a lot of bops, and I'm just like, yes. Summer Cake gives you the vibe of like, I'd say a mixture of different 90s R&B sounds.
Ooh, okay.
So, yeah, give Summer Cake a listen. She's my go-to.
Yeah.
Cool. So I want to keep in going back to the anime cosplay joint. What was the first cosplay that got you recognized? Like, what was that one that put you like, oh, all eyes on you?
I'd say for me, it was either between the one I did of Miracle last year and then Tegan.
I can see that.
With Tegan, I was really excited about that one because it was all a closet cosplay. The only part I bought was the swords and like the headband, but everything else was just like a put together piece. So that one got me a lot of like recognition that I've noticed. And with the Miracle one, I kind of understood because it was like, oh, everybody was in love with Miracle at the time. So I just hopped on that train when it pulled off. So I kind of got some traction from that.
Right.
No, we're going to tell you what it was.
No, yeah.
Miracle always makes the yams be out.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So people was like, that's why people love Miracle. Like the Miracle, for one, if you watch My Hero,
Mm.
she's a dope hero, right? Her design is, I mean, it's Megan Thee Stallion inspired. So, it accentuates certain areas. So, and she's a brown skin girl. We stand a brown skin girly.
We do.
Oh yeah.
And a muscle bae in anime. Like we love the muscle mommies. But you said you're trying to get people into romance anime. As someone myself who is the Apothecary Diaries, is that considered romance?
Yes. What's under the shoujo part?
Oh.
It's like more drama, but I just started it last night actually. So I
That's
think
the
this is a
only
little
one
bit of
out. That's the only one, that and Overlord, which is an isekai. Those are the only two outside of shonen that I've started.
Mm.
So I'm all for getting some romance recs. What's something you would
Yes.
recommend to the people trying to get into romance?
My go-to is always Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket is my favorite anime of all time. Love it. I tell people to watch that every day. That's where the name comes from. Honda, love her. She's great. But it's more a reason why I like it more. It's not like your super sappy romance, which I know is like not everybody's cup of tea, but it gives you like a nice drama field. It's more fantasy based. It deals with like curses, supernatural bases too. So it's one of those animes that I've seen that it can't really compare to another anime, which is why I like it a lot.
So you would say that's your comfort anime.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. I guess my next question was, what was your intro to anime? Like, what was the first, and not the generic answer. Like, what was that outside of the Pokemon, the Dragon Balls? What was that intro? Like, yeah, I'm in. I'm all in.
Well, actually, it was the original Fruits Basket that came out in 2001. That and Oron High School Host Club got me into it at first. Well, actually, let me backtrack. If I want to be for real, it's probably Kiki's Delivery Service.
I love Kiki's Delivery Service and Ponyo. I love Ponyo.
Yeah, I would say if I choose, I would say that was probably my first introduction to anime. But what got me more into it to want to watch it more was Oron High School Host Club and Fruits Basket.
What category is that considered? Or is it romance too?
Yeah, more under the romance shoujo type.
Okay,
but yeah,
it's on my list. I just haven't watched it yet. So
I mean, yes,
I've been stuck in the shonen category over here. So
oh no, yeah, I feel.
So what are I see you? You cosplayed one of my favorite characters, which I'm doing a cosplay of, which is Crocodile. You love Crocodile. Do you have any more One Piece inspired? Because I'm a One Piece girly myself.
Yeah.
Do you have any cosplays in the works?
I do. I kind of took not very much a break, but kind of a break. Like I haven't been watching it as much as I was a few months ago. But I do want to do a Nico Robin cosplay really bad.
Okay.
As well as a Boa Hancock. I just kind of like how that outfit looks.
Oh, I love Boa.
No, yeah.
Even though she is, I don't know, she is a top 5 simp for me. But everyone talks about Sanji, but I'm like, Boa down bad. Okay.
No, yes. I also want to do a Mihawk one. I've just seen a lot of people do Mihawk recently, and I was like, oh, I like the fit.
Yeah. Are you going to DreamCon this year?
Probably not this year. I know I'm doing Anime NYC with a group of friends.
Oh yeah, I forgot to move it to August.
Yeah. So it was one of those like
is that fun?
It's pretty dope. I got a chance to interview one of the creative directors for it. So
you did do that.
I did do that interview, and she was telling me all of all about it and whatnot. And it's a really dope. They're the ones that also do Anime Frontier, so it's a really dope anime. I just had to choose anime. It's a dope anime convention. I honestly just had to choose. Like I had already bought my DreamCon ticket when they announced it was in August, and I was just like, on an EMT budget, that's too close together.
No, yeah. I was like, I already got the Anime NYC, and I was like, oh, I forgot that I moved. And then I was like, just a back to back. I don't know if I can do it. I did last year, and I was like,
I would probably depending on how this year goes. I'm gonna be honest. Or I might just do it like this from now on, like every other year, choose one or the other, since they're gonna be probably still be back to
Yeah.
But next year, I'm gonna probably choose Anime NYC just because I want to experience it once.
Yeah.
Have you been to it before?
Yeah, I went the previous year or the last one. And it was pretty fun because it was my second time going, but it was my first time going with like a group and going like all 3 days. So it was an experience. It was fun. Only thing about it was just the cosplay meetups were like early, so it was always like, oh, I gotta get up early, and then we're rushing over there, and now I'm like tired and everything's all.
What's been your favorite cosplay meetup?
I really like the JJK ones. I just like especially this past one because everybody was Nanami, so it was like,
I saw you
love a Nanami cosplayer. So,
but don't we stand a night, especially after the ponytail?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody was doing that, so everyone was getting their picture like that.
What about to a ponytail?
Well, see, maybe if you watch season 2 of JJK, you would know what I'm talking about.
I should watch it, but you know.
All right, so I got a question. If you could do a cosplay outside of your comfort zone, who would you cosplay, or what would it be?
Good question.
Hard hitting question.
Out of my comfort zone.
Oh, kid, you hit it with a tough one.
I know.
Like, damn.
Well, that's because remember I did Chun-Li, and Chun-Li was out of my comfort zone, but I still wanted to do it. And it wasn't a male Chun-Li. I dressed up as female Chun-Li.
Next time you do it, you gotta have the yams out if the wife will allow.
I do. I need to get the nude tights, and then I might actually just buy the top heavy aesthetics. If you catch me,
you don't have my boy out here with stopping traffic.
Yes.
Traffic.
Yes, absolutely.
He has a family. He has kids. He's a father.
Be on Twitter and tell us you are a father, kid.
Exactly.
And your point. I can't help that I got all this damage.
He is the yamage of the group. Like it goes to kid.
Oh, we love that. I would say I would say between Jade and Nami.
Oh snap.
I think Jade.
I've always wanted to do Jade. I've just always been very, especially going like, if I was just to like do pictures here, then I'll be like, oh, post it, be done with it. But like to take it to a con, it would be like, okay, let me make sure everything is put together,
staying in place.
Yes, it's gonna stay in place.
That's when the tape comes.
But yeah, it's always like my biggest thing. Like with Miracle, it's very like, oh, I can keep this here because I'm not very, I don't know how I might act outside. But,
so that Miracle on and everybody going crazy. Just do you see how she dressed?
I would say between those two.
Like which Nami though? Like just post time skip with the bikini top Nami, or are we talking like egghead Nami, or
it'll probably be the post time skip Nami.
Nami's got back problems, and I'll stick to that.
Just because it's mostly just because of it being more plus size based. I don't want to be like, showing too much, but also like,
showing too much for who?
Just in general, like it's in the place.
Society said we can't show our roles.
No,
Well,
is
you
it
know.
because you're an introvert? Are you introverted?
Oh, very much so. It's like one of those
What it
things
is.
of like, oh, I'll do it here, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do.
I'm the same. Like like behind the screen, you would not think that I'm shy in real life, but I'm shy in real life.
Oh no, yes, I tell people that all the time, especially if they like meet me through Twitter, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna talk for real.
There's a level of confidence you have behind a screen, behind a camera, that is just like, when you get in person, it's like, it's not that the confidence isn't there, it's just, I'm shy. Like,
Yeah,
it's like, hi.
no, exactly. Exactly that. Felt that.
So, outside of Anime NYC, you got any other conventions you going to this year?
I know I'm gonna do C2E2 that's in Chicago.
Okay.
Since it's near me. So I do a lot of I go to the Chicago cons just since I'm already here.
Right.
So C2E2 and Anime Central. The other ones I'm not too sure. I know they moved all the dates around, so I'm still trying to figure out what con would work if I had to go out of state to do one.
Okay.
But
what's the blurred scene like in Chicago? Y'all be linking up? Y'all be doing the thing?
We've met a few. It's funny because when I say oh, I'm from Chicago, and I'll meet other people that say they're from Chicago, but they're not actually from Chicago. They're in Naperville or Aurora, which is 40, 50 minutes away. So it's more Midwest. So we all kind of meet up when it is con season, since we're not all actually in the Chicago metropolitan area. So it's there's a few that I know that live in Chicago that I'll hang out with from time to time, but you just get you get more of the Midwesterners. So you get some people that are from Indiana, some people that come from Detroit, since everything's more Midwestern. So it's it's here, but it's we can't hang out oh, let's meet up on the weekend type thing, since it's since I'm working and I live 40 minutes out from the city and things like that. But we do link up. It is fun. We do hang out at the arcade.
Yeah. We're trying to get the blurred scene here in Dallas popping. Actually, a person we had on the show last week, Winter, I found out lives in the DFW, and we're actually planning to try to link up for some food or something.
Because how you said about Chicago is the same about Dallas. Everybody spread out. You got Frisco.
Yeah, because people be like, "Oh, I live in Dallas," and you're like, "Oh, what part?" Frisco.
Nigga, that ain't Dallas.
That's not Dallas.
Yeah.
It's not Dallas, but for people who don't know Dallas area, you just say Dallas, because if you're like, "Yeah, I'm from Rowlett," they're gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah,
Dallas. I'm from Dallas.
No, yes, no, I get that for sure.
That's
always the big thing.
I think the blurred.
Hold on, wait, Chris. What you say, kid?
I said they do the same thing in Houston and Austin. They say, "Oh, I live in Houston." I was like, "What part of Houston?" They say Humble. It's a different city, still a part of Houston, suburb. But in Austin, they say they from Pflugerville. And
I was about to say I used to live in Austin, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I was in Pflugerville or Round Rock." So it was
it's not Austin, woman.
No, exactly. I was like, "Yeah, just Austin." Unless it was someone who was familiar, so then I'll be like, "Oh, from Pflugerville," and they'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, no, I'm from Austin. So I always mess with anybody and say, "Oh, I'm from Austin." I'll be like, "Where you from?" Pflugerville. I was like, "Woman, you got your own dot on the map."
Literally.
But how many people you gonna be from another state? Be like, "Yeah, I'm from Pflugerville, Texas." They're gonna be like, "Pflugerville."
No, literally.
Yeah, no, they do that.
Pflugerville. It's not
you can only claim Austin outside of Austin.
Yeah, I mean, we know where it is.
Outside of,
we know where it is because we're from, Texas. But other people sound like a Dr. Seuss book city. Pflugerville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
funny. That's
Texas got
exactly
some
what
of the
my
worst
aunt said,
names
and I
ever.
lived
We
over
got to
there.
cut and shoot.
Yeah, we got a gun barrel city, Texas.
We got a white settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Time out.
No,
Yeah,
it's
White
literally in
Settlement,
the
Texas.
DFW area. It's called
Right?
White Settlement.
Wow. Get out there for it.
I drop patients off there all the time.
Yeah, you be seeing. She be seeing
Are their
everything.
faces black?
She was like, she called us once. I was in Cotton Picking City Wood, Texas. Cotton Picking City Wood. Yeah.
Listen, sometimes
Hey.
them destinations be coming up on my CAD, and I'm like, I ain't never heard of this place, and I'm from Texas.
Hey, question: how many of them patients have a white sheet on their head when you drop them off?
Damn. Cut it out.
Ooh.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Sheesh. So outside of cosplay and anime, what do you like to do for fun, Miss Taylor?
Outside of it,
Yeah. What you got? What's your idea of a good time?
I like to just. I like to just go out. Like I'm more of. Since I'm like back in the city more, I like to just act like a tourist sometimes. So I like to go to like the museums and stuff on the free days. So I can just go in and like, act like I'm not from here. I don't know. I just be chilling, honestly.
That's cool, though.
Because like outside of work, since I work at a youth center, so a lot of my time goes into lesson planning and getting all that stuff together. So when I do have free time, it's just like, oh, let's go downtown and, go to the store or something like that. Just, just the basics.
I remember downtown being like this. This is nice.
Exactly.
But literally, it'll be like, oh, I haven't been downtown in a minute. Like, let's just go downtown.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm a Potterhead, but I am a Harry Potter fan.
Have you seen all the movies?
I have seen all the movies.
Do you know what house you would be in?
I am. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Okay, I can fuck with a Hufflepuff. Yeah.
We got a 2 and 2 on the show today.
A Hufflepuff. I myself am a Slytherin, so
Gang.
Period.
But I wonder if there's any trap houses in Harry Potterville. You got all kinds of. They got any trap houses?
they probably do, where they be slinging magical potions.
Yeah. Potions class is the trap house.
Like, hey, I got that elixir for you.
Hey, you know who was the trap king though?
Oh,
Snape.
he was.
So he the Gucci man of the
Man, look, that's the half Suwu Prince right there.
Not the half friends.
Purple Rain?
Nah.
Crazy.
Nah.
Not the half Suwu Prince. That's wild.
I just caught that.
You just caught it.
Just
Not the half Blood Prince, the half Suwu Prince.
I just caught that. That was a good one. Too sweet me on that. Too sweet me, brother. Too sweet me, kid. Come on. Too sweet me on that. That was a good one.
Boy, them knuckles. The in between right here. Sweet was.
Oh, here you go. Show them again.
Big ass.
Real men do work in the yard.
You got a stalker behind you. There is someone behind you. It was his kid. Yeah, it was his child.
Oh, you say you work at a youth center, so like, do you put the youth on to the shows, the anime?
Yeah, so they're like, there are a few that are already into it. I have one kid who's really into One Piece. So when I had gotten like the Luffy and the Zoro jerseys from the Otaku drop, so I wore them to work one day. Yeah. And they were like, oh, Miss Tyler, where'd you get it from? Da, da, da. So like they're super into it, but I'll kind of put them onto some of like, actually they'll put me onto a lot more, if I'm being honest, like all the newer ones.
Got to put out the blicky, huh?
Yeah, like
my law blicky. You feel me?
Oh yes, I got mine too, but it's on the wall.
But is it sharp though?
Yes, because I didn't know it was real when I got it, because it was only like $20 on Amazon, but I think it was with the coupon. So I thought it was fake and you couldn't open it. But then I ended up opening it for real.
Cut your hand,
Oh.
Mine is blunted, so it's just a square tip, so it's not.
You want to cut your goddamn hand off.
I want a real sword. Okay?
You know what? Mine is a little different. Mine, it fits right here in your hand, and you have to use this finger to make it work.
Oh,
the points connected to it.
Really?
I don't know what he's talking about.
The Thor hammer,
It's the sword of Texas.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got a few of them too.
You need them here. You don't never know who's gonna run up on you. But
hey, people be lurking. They run up on you.
So
Ron McGraw.
So are you into gaming? Are you a gamer? Board games, video games, card games?
Games where you got to destroy your oppositions.
Call of Duty. Let the chopper fly.
I would say more like for me, I always say I love The Sims. So I play The Sims all the time. But when it comes to like
get along well.
But yes, I love The Sims. I'll be watching little Sim cinematic universes. I'll be like, this is cute.
So wait, do you play Sims Mobile?
I did for a minute.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, like it don't hit how I thought it was gonna hit. Like when I play it, I really want it to be like, oh, let me get Wicked Whims.
Not Wicked Whims.
Look, the Sims.
You know what she over there making her Sims do. Now, kid.
No. The Sims was that game that came out years ago, and I didn't think it was gonna be this. Like, this game is still around.
No, it has a cult following.
No, yes.
Yeah,
it's a lot of the girlies too still love it.
So
who got the worst? To make like an adult version that what was it called?
Yeah,
Second
I heard.
Life.
Oh, Second Life. Yeah, that I mean that was Second Life was supposed to be the answer to IMVU.
Oh yeah.
Which I used to have both. So
yes.
Back in the day. I had both male and female accounts.
Okay, good life.
But no, yeah. Other than that, I watch a lot of gamers, so I'm like always like up to date with the new game. I just don't play them. I just watch people play.
Okay. Who's some of your favorite streamers?
Go ahead.
I'm a huge Corey Kenshin fan, so I watch all his stuff.
Okay.
Dashy too.
Oh, Dashy XP, that's my guy.
Yeah, I love him. Berleezy, Poise, all of them. So I watch a lot of their stuff.
All right. You got anything else, kid?
Yo, no, when this guy starts streaming again, I need you to go ahead and follow him. His name is Kid Phantom.
Yeah.
He's on Twitter, BlerdSpot Phantom.
Yeah. Super dope gamer. He rages all the time.
Super dope. He might say some outlandish.
Usually you'll catch him playing God of War or maybe some 2K.
2K. You know, I'll probably play that new NCAA when it come out.
Of course.
So friendships will be easy.
I heard he said he was gonna go play for Coach Prime.
I heard he was gonna get his ass whooped by Crystal Bay. I don't know.
Now so this is what we're doing?
I don't know nothing about that.
That's good.
Fades will be handing
I heard Crystal Bay is gonna be handing out L's left and right.
I mean, send us home, but okay.
So before we get sent home, because they don't want to talk about them L's that I'm be handing them out, but that's fine. We're gonna stream them L's so they're gonna be captured. Tyler, you got any upcoming events, any cost plans, anything you want to tell the people to check out and look for before we go? And tell them where to find you on social media.
Oh yes.
Yeah, look out for my player Luffy Namikaze coming soon.
Love that. So yeah, I would say the next con I'll be at is C2E2. I'm working on doing a Winx Club cosplay, so I'm excited about that one. I've been wanting to do it for a minute. Okay. I've also been working on a Junji Ito cosplay from Black Paradox, so I'm excited about that.
I'm excited about that one. Yeah.
No, yes. I want to get more into the Junji Ito cosplays because they eat. So I gotta get.
They do. That's the second one is the one I'm reading. And when I was trying to pick a book, this is all it took to convince me was the back page.
No, yes. It's really just get art. I'll be like, this is what I need. I gotta get it.
I was like, oh yeah, this is the one I'm about to read.
Oh, for sure. And then you follow me on all platforms at Tylerhonda. That's yes. I did a name change, so it was all it's all the same on everything.
It's on the screen right there. If y'all need to on the replay gang, if you're currently watching, it's on the
Shout out to everybody who's tuning in today. We appreciate y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, do that. Just
all that good jazz.
Subscribe, that helps us out. Share the video. Tell everybody to comment, like, subscribe, and follow us and everything. Like always, thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, June at Crystal Bay, and we will see y'all next week.